Hi, I'm Julie Hagan. I'm the Regional Adult Education Coordinator for the Mid-Ohio Valley region of Mountain State Educational Services Cooperative. I cover 9 counties: Braxton, Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, Mason, Putnam, Roane, Wirt, and Wood. I coordinate adult education programs and provide technical assistance to others. I interview instructors, career development consultants, and program assistants. When requested, I provide assistance in interviewing to partner agencies as well. I have been the regional coordinator since December 2014, and I've been with adult education for just over 12 years now. I want to provide you some interview tips today. The interview question I want to talk about is not a unique question, but it's probably one of the most common ones. It is the most common one I ask as I start every interview with it. Tell me about yourself. Many people do not answer this question professionally and answer it very personally. They tell me about their children, their spouses, their home life, things I do not need to know to consider them on a professional level. It is imperative that you keep the entire interview professional, so I've come up with a way to help you keep this question professional by remembering 3 things. I don't want you to ever memorize answers to interview questions, so if you could just remember you want to discuss these 3 things, you'll be fine. So the first one is skills. What skills do you have that will make you succeed in this position? For example, your time management skills, your computer skills, this is where you would talk about that. The second is your education level. So second is education. What education do you have that is required for this position? For example, if they require a high school diploma or equivalency, do you have that? This would also be a good place to discuss any certifications you've added to your portfolio that would relate to the position, such as customer service certifications, Microsoft Office Specialist, things like that. This is where you would discuss them. The third is going to be experience. What experience do you have that relates to this position? If it is a customer service position and you have 5 years of customer service experience, here's where you could discuss it. Or if you are switching fields, here's where you would discuss your transferable skills from your previous experiences. What did you do in your last jobs that could relate to this job and make you succeed in it? Here's where you could discuss it. So you want to remember these 3 things: skills, education, and experience, to answer the tell me about yourself question to keep it on a professional level. Another thing I want to say about interviews is please do not say Many times people don't know what to say, so they say Just be silent. Stop talking. It's better to have silence and pause than say It can be very distracting to the interviewer. An activity you can do at home is to practice interview questions and see how many times you say and work on eliminating those. Some final tips I want to give you today are on the resume and application process. The first thing is please follow the instructions. This is the most imperative part of the process. If someone applies for a job at 5 p.m. but the deadline was at 3 p.m., I am not going to consider their application because they did not meet the deadline. I also would not consider someone if they did not meet other criteria, because if they can't follow simple instructions on an application process, I then doubt their ability to follow instructions on the job. The next thing is use spell check. I see many resumes, applications, cover letters that have spelling errors. That is a very, very easy fix. Use spell check, and by using spell check and making sure everything is spelled appropriately, it shows attention to detail, which is needed in most positions. My final tip is to have someone proofread your document. Always, always, always have someone else go over your document. I personally do it anytime I apply for a job. I have multiple people review my cover letter, my application, my resume, my references, just to make sure that I didn't make a mistake. Sometimes you look at documents so long that you can't see mistakes anymore. So you want to make sure that someone can review those for you and maybe just provide some suggestions as well. I would highly recommend that you use our very well-trained adult education and spokes instructors for this. We are here to help you. So anytime that you're applying for a job and you just need an extra set of eyes to look over all your documents, contact one of your local spokes or adult education instructors, and they would be happy to help you. Those are my interview tips for today. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.